It's Giving Tuesday, a global day dedicated to giving back, so we're brightening up the dreary day by paying it forward with a $150 Visa gift card.
Yes, it'll definitely give them a good Christmas.
Oh, but we don't stop there. We also have $150 in gift cards to give, as well as gallons of a sweet treat that's sure to leave a smile on your face. Could today be your lucky day?
Well, luck's run out for 3 fugitives on Delmarva, and it's all thanks to your tips. But there are plenty of other people on our most wanted list. Hear how your watchful eye can not only fight crime on Delmarva, but land you some cold, hard cash.
You could be out of a lot of cash if the pipes in your home freeze. We're talking $15,000. Hear how a few small steps now can play a big role when the temperatures drop, and how you can tell if there's a problem with your pipes, and what you should do if they do freeze.
The colder weather also means shorter days, and nobody likes to come home to a dark house. Landscape lighting can help you avoid that, but the benefit is twofold. Find out how it can also dress up your home on these dreary days.
And we're dressing up dinner. How would you like to sink your teeth into one of these Rockfish Imperial Stuffed Mushrooms? They got a flavor that's going to have everybody coming back for seconds.
And this comes in many flavors, each one with its own distinctive taste that's been making mouths water for decades. We hear the backstory behind Fisher's famous popcorn. Will they give us the scoop on the family's secret recipe?
Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
Well, we made it through Thanksgiving. Did you have a good one?
It was a wonderful and still eating leftovers.
You're still eating.
I'm loving it.
Okay, so we decided, we're remodeling our kitchen, so we decided we were going to go out for Thanksgiving, go to a buffet, which was wonderful and everything. But then my son was kind of like, it just didn't seem like Thanksgiving. And for one thing, we don't have leftovers. So I made a mini Thanksgiving dinner on Saturday.
Really?
And here's a picture of my son Ethan and my husband Bob dishing up that late Thanksgiving dinner in the middle of our kitchen remodel. Yeah, it's all torn up, but it will definitely be a Thanksgiving to remember in the Bryant house.
It looks like Bob is thinking, what was I thinking?
When I married her.
Ethan doesn't care because he got the turkey, but I saw a picture of that kitchen. You did a tremendous job.
Thank you.
It looks wonderful.
Never again, a lot of work. And as you can see, the decorations are here in the studio, so we are ready for Christmas. Bring it on.
Now, you probably know, hopefully you do, today is Giving Tuesday. We have a day for giving thanks. We have 2 for getting deals. Now we have Giving Tuesday, a global day that's dedicated specifically to giving back. Today, charities, families, businesses, community centers, students all over the world are coming together for one common purpose: to celebrate generosity and to give. It's a very simple idea. All you have to do is find a way for your family, your community, your company, even your organization to come together to give something more. Then you can tell everybody about how you're giving by using the hashtag Giving Tuesday.
Yeah. All about the hashtag.
Yeah.
And here's an interesting tidbit for Giving Tuesday and how you can help. This is Bob Viola. Bob was a Marine who served in Vietnam and died last week of cancer. Now, his neighbors in Dames Quarter say he gave everything he could to everyone, and the only thing he ever really wanted was to be buried eventually in Arlington National Cemetery. The problem is the family must raise $5,000 to cover the cost of the funeral home holding his body until he can be buried there. The good news is the original GoFundMe deadline has been extended from yesterday to December 7th. The flip side of that is they've only raised a little over $900. So here's how you can help. You can contribute on Giving Tuesday to help a deserving veteran be buried at Arlington, and you can do it by going to our website, WBOC.com. We'll tell you how you can help out.
That would be a good Giving Tuesday project.
It would, absolutely.
Well, today is the day. The NORAD Track Santa website launched today. This is what it looks like. It features Santa's North Pole Village, a holiday countdown, games, activities, a whole bunch more. The North American Aerospace Defense Command is celebrating the 60th anniversary of tracking Santa's Yuletide journey, starting at 2:01 Eastern Standard Time on December 24th. Website visitors can watch Santa make preparations for his flight. Then, 6 o'clock in the morning, OnStar subscribers can press your OnStar button in your car to locate Santa.
We used to just have to go outside and look up in the sky. Or watch the weather, man.
Go to OnStar.
Well, Frederick Ford in Seaford is helping Santa Claus this Christmas. The dealership is partnering with Laura Wesleyan Church to fill as many of their trucks as possible with toys for less fortunate children this Christmas season. Now, you can help by dropping off new and unwrapped toys to Frederick Ford in Seaford. You have until December 15th. After that, Laura Wesleyan Church will distribute the toys to families in the community.
Another great tradition that a lot of people keep is the Tour of Lewis.
Yeah.
Love it this time of year. The 42nd annual Christmas Tour of Lewis, benefiting the Lewis Historical Society, is set for this Saturday. The home of Otis and Hazel Smith is featured for the first time, along with 8 other spectacular Lewis homes. You probably remember Otis was president of Lewis Menhaden Fishing Companies from the 1940s through the 60s. He was mayor of the town. If you'd like some ticket information, give him a call, 302-645-7670.
And speaking of Christmas traditions, the hope was to have Tillman's crab pot Christmas tree in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Right.
It would have taken the title from Washington State for world's tallest crab pot Christmas tree, but they've got to collect more old used pots to be refurbished before they'll be able to push it over that mark. It's beautiful, though.
It is.
The glowing 40-foot tree can be seen across the flatlands of Tillman, Harris Creek, the Choptank River, and the Chesapeake Bay. The tree lighting was followed by, over the weekend, by the Tillman Island lighted holiday boat parade through Knapp's Narrows. Beautiful. They had one in Salisbury, too. I love those boat parades.
Reflections in the water. Now, let me throw another one in here. The world's first bushel basket Christmas tree debuted in downtown Cambridge. It's coming back again this year. I love this thing. The tree lighting ceremony Saturday evening. It will kick off the annual Christmas parade through town. Now, meanwhile, there is a little different focus in Hartley for their tree lighting. Hartley's community night and tree lighting is next Saturday. It's going to be Saturday evening. You can donate an ornament on the tree. They're raising funds to cover the town's electric bill, which is $27,000 in arrears.
Really?
I mean, well, if it works, that's great. If you're interested in donating money for $1 gifts for Santa to distribute to the kids, or merchandise, gift cards, or even services for the silent auction, you can drop off those items before Friday at the Hartley Feed and Hardware Store.
Very creative of them, I have to say.
It really is.
Okay, speaking of creative, you like going to a cakewalk, don't you? You're going to love a cookie walk. The Mary Martha Circle of Bethel United Methodist Church in historic Lewis is sponsoring the annual Cookie Walk Saturday. Now, a variety of homemade cookies will be offered for sale. If you want more information, call this number, 302-645-9426.
Glad you mentioned that. Helping soldiers overseas can be just as easy as turning on your oven this holiday season. WBOC is joining a charity effort called Operation Cookie Drop-Off this year. The campaign calls for people at home to bake cookies by the dozen and drop them off at a number of locations across the peninsula. Now, all of the cookies collected will be sent, we won't sneak any, darn it, going to be sent overseas to soldiers so that they can get a taste of the holidays. Last year, the group sent more than 32,000 cookies overseas, and this year they're trying to reach 36,000. Now, there's lots of drop-off locations on Delmarva, of course, including WBOC's bureaus. Thursday, December 3rd, you can drop off your cookies at the Dover Bureau, the Milton Bureau, or the Salisbury Newsplex between 7 in the morning and 7 in the evening. The Cambridge Bureau is available for cookie drop-offs between 9 in the morning and 7 in the evening. All cookies have to be dropped off by this Saturday.
Yeah, we started talking about this last week, so we want to make sure we have lots of cookies for the troops overseas.
Get to cooking, they love it. Show of hand, who does not love a good belly rub? I didn't think so. Take a look at Bowser. Bowser certainly likes belly rubs.
He does.
Most dogs are grateful for a good belly rub. I think Bowser seems to take it to that next step and laughs about it.
Is that what he's doing?
And nothing else, take a look at that face, isn't it? I do that.
Yeah. Well, we get just as giddy when we hear another fugitive has been apprehended. Up next on Delmarva Life, we introduce you to a new batch of Most Wanted. Hear how your watchful eye could land you some cash as we fight crime on Delmarva.
Now, something else you want to fight with all your might, frozen pipes. As the colder weather starts creeping in, could your home be at risk? We're going to find out a little bit later on. Plus, learn some simple preventative measures that you can take to avoid the mess.
And while we're at home, let's step into the kitchen. Today, we're making a dish that will make your taste buds tingle. Rockfish Imperial stuffed mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And what better way to top off the meal than with a sweet treat? Fisher's famous caramel corn can do the trick, but did you know there's a rich history behind those classic kernels? We'll hear all about it a little later.
Also going to hear the names of 2 winners today in our holiday guide giveaway. Could today be the day that your name gets called? You're going to find out soon. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Hertrick family of automobile dealerships, your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.